Hi, Nigel. First up, all the very best to your partner tomorrow as she awaits to find out whether there are going to be charges of fraud, money laundering or anything else involving her think tank and UKIP under your leadership. Speaking of lying, could you ask Zia to stop saying that stop and search is going to be the solution to anything? It's just that research shows that it's not. So either he hasn't read the research, he doesn't understand the research, or he's looking to sell GB News viewers a simplistic answer to a very complex issue. Now, this is irony personified, isn't it? You're a bit pissed off because the Daily Mirror didn't put an apology to Richard Tice on the front page. I mean, I'd say at least they apologised, unlike you, because let's not forget it's coming to the end of the 7th day since the grooming gang survivors said that you owe them an apology. And you've said nothing about it at all. Speaking of liars, and speaking of Deputy Dick, let's put those two things together and say, why is Deputy Dick lying? Like, I understand that you're stupid, Nigel. Well, I suppose I understand that Deputy Dick is as well, because who else would be hanging out with you? But why does he keep blatantly lying and pretending that the local councillors didn't tell the local areas that you guys were going to cut their taxes? You see, right there, it says reduce waste and cut your taxes. And the only taxes that the council can cut is your council tax. But it seems to have been on all your official information. There it is there, look, right on the top. Like, the claim that these were done on a local level and has got nothing to do with head office is quite frankly ludicrous. In fact, here's your main account over on X, clearly saying you are going to reduce council tax. Now, to be fair, for the 2026 elections, you've gone for you can freeze the council tax. But already 6 reform councils have announced that they will be increasing council tax. In fact, your plans on how to cut waste are really quite interesting. Not many people would spend £1.4 million on cost-cutting consultants, but that's what your councillors in Leicester are doing. They've opted to pay for somebody to do, and it's their words, not mine, because it sounds like a carry-on film, a top-to-bottom analysis, because they didn't want to use Dodgy Doge. Which is weird, right? Because when you launched Dodgy Doge, which let's not forget you said was going to use AI, advanced data analysis tools, and forensic auditing techniques. They were starting in Kent, and the best thing of all about Dodgy Doge, it was completely free. Which makes it a bit weird that you've got this free resource with all that amazing stuff available to them, and Leicester are spending £1.4 million on consultants. But according to a Freedom of Information response over in Kent, Doge doesn't work with them anymore, which might explain why they're putting up their council tax as well. Like, I've got to say, it's a bizarre selling point. So Doge is officially Dodge. Deputy Dick has stepped up and said, actually, pensioners, they might have to have less money because you're not going to guarantee them the triple lock. Bizarrely, Deputy Dick thinks the triple lock is a greater risk to the UK than the climate change. But bizarrely, he's also opted to end the gold-plated public sector pensions too. Good luck getting 40,000 bobbies on the beat and extra staff in the NHS. Indeed, good luck recruiting new teachers or local council staff or firefighters, because all those people would be directly impacted by Deputy Dick's decision. It's a bold strategy though, isn't it? The pensioners will all be poorer, the young people will all be poorer because you're reducing the national living wage, and the union is going to be weaker. So I don't really see the point of Deputy Dick standing up in Parliament pretending that he cares about anything going on in Northern Ireland. But seemingly people are desperate to stand as your candidates. People of a really high quality, like Annette Jones, who wants to stand at the Senate for you. Like, what's not to like about Annette? She's part of a politically neutral group that are fighting against the 20-mile-per-hour speed limit in Wales. And she sounds great for you, because even though the extensive research actually shows that the death rate and injury rate on the roads demonstrably lowered because of that 20-mile-per-hour speed limit, and Net just wasn't having any of it. She said the official data was just misleading and there were more deaths on the road. And who cares that there's no data to back up her version? She reassured members of the group that she would remain politically neutral, but then asked them could they step up and shout about reform a little bit. But this was my favourite bit. She explained to members of the group that your vetting process was quite intense because you couldn't just let anybody in, like you couldn't let somebody in that was, I don't know, misrepresenting official data. But from understanding that you had to be really thorough, she got really pissed off because the press started looking through her social media feeds. And unfortunately, they discovered that she did like a conspiracy theory. Anyway, don't worry, she sorted it. She closed down the account that was causing all the problems, and she said that the newspaper that had found all of those problematic posts were just harassing her. And she forgot that you liked free speech because she threatened legal action on the journalist just for asking questions. So thank God, I say, that the people that end up getting elected will not be the people in government, because you plan to use your mates, don't you? Not the people that you're intensely vetting. Gosh, I wonder if Deputy Dick will make the cut. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Anyway, good chats, as you were.